Hey guys, it's Nick Sai here, and in this video series I'm going to present you my formula for earning money by wholesaling online. With this formula I was able to finally live the life that I always wanted. I've achieved financial independence, and I'm no longer at the mercy of my employers in some dull job. I'm my own boss now, and I dictate my own work schedule, and let me tell you, I'm the best boss I've ever had. But that was not always the case. I used to have a regular 9-to-5 job in the IT once, and I have a couple of failed business ventures behind me, all until I came across this formula that completely changed my life. This screenshot right here shows you how much money I've earned the past 15 months by selling goods on the biggest retailer platform of today, Amazon. This clearly shows you that my formula does work, and that it can work for you too if you choose to give it a go. In this particular video, I'll be talking about the ways to find suppliers for your online business. Keep in mind that I'll be mentioning a few, and then you can choose which one would work best for your particular products and niche, but I'll also tell you which of these worked best for me and yielded the best results with the least amount of investment and effort. So when I was first starting out, the first piece of advice that I was given about finding the right supplier was to go straight to the manufacturer, and that's exactly what I did. I would get in touch with the manufacturer and request a list of their wholesale distributors. That worked just fine for me, but I didn't like being constantly on the phone, tracking down these suppliers one at a time, determining which ones are better than the other. Basically, I didn't like doing all the dirty work. After that, I tried my luck with supplier directories. These directories are actually databases that are organized either by product, niche, or market, and you can find a list of registered suppliers in one place. These are great if you don't have the time to do the research and you just want to find a supplier fast. But I found that the drawback of these directories is that once you find either a product or a supplier, you don't really have any other use for them, but you still have to pay a monthly or yearly fee, even though you don't use the services anymore. Then I thought, hey, this is the 21st century, everybody's online. So I tried finding these wholesale suppliers by simple Google search. But this turned out to be much more complicated. Why? Well, because most of these suppliers don't invest much, or anything for that matter, into marketing. And I had such a hard time finding them. They don't do SEO. You have to go way deep into the Google search, and even when you find them, you're not exactly sure if they're the real deal, since their website looks like it's year 1997, and so I just gave up. Then a friend who's also in the business suggested I try something that actually worked for him a few times, and that is ordering from the competition. How this works is that you find somebody you think is also wholesaling, you place an order with them, and when you receive the package, you just trace the return address of the original shipper and see if there's a supplier registered at that address. From my experience, this worked the first time, but not the second time I tried it. It's not exactly 100% reliable way of finding a supplier, but when you cannot trace the supplier for the product any other way, it doesn't hurt trying this method as well. Then the fifth method that I hear many people are using and talking about is attending trade shows. It's really effective because you get to know the supplier and actually see the product, and you know that they're the real deal. I personally never tried it myself because all the other ways worked just fine for me and I didn't really need it. But if that's what makes you most comfortable, then definitely give it a try. And I saved the best for last, and that is Alibaba.com. This is by far my favorite way of finding the suppliers for the product that I need. I stumbled upon it after browsing through some forums, and there was one post explaining how they did wholesaling by using just a single website to order their products. I love this method from the get-go, and it's still one that I used most often. I mean, what's not to love? Just one website to find everything that you need, and there are tons of products available. It's important you know that most of these suppliers come from Asia, and that you cannot just order a single product on Alibaba.com. You can only order in bulk, since the website is specifically designed for retailers, not for the end customer. Alibaba was everything that I ever wanted. I can sit at home at my computer, and every few days, all I have to do is place an order with a supplier who's located halfway across the world without any phone calls made or lengthy email exchange with supplier representatives. They then ship it to the Amazon storage, and the people at Amazon take care of shipping the item to the end customer who ordered it from my Amazon store. And there you have it. These are all the ways that I use to find a supplier for my Amazon-based business. Like I said, the last option is the one that worked best for me, and I recommend you try it as well. Just remember, finding a reliable supply source is just the first step towards establishing a successful and profitable online selling business. In my next video, I'll be showing you the strategies I use to find the right kind of products to sell. Think of it in these terms. If finding the supplier was the step 1, then finding the right products, the ones that will sell, is definitely the step 2 towards running a lucrative Amazon-based business and making some serious profit. Also, you should keep an eye on your inbox because I'll email you my next video about finding the right products to sell in just a few days from now. I hope you enjoyed this. My name is Nick Tsai. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.